nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me.
How you doing, guys? It's BAMBAM GT-Line here with another video. On this video, I'm extremely excited just because I got through the pre-ranger course, and it was a unique experience. My knowledge of it is when you go through it the first time, I guess, for pre-ranger is for your you're basically talking about, like, not talking about, you're basically going over like what you would do on day one of rap week when you first get there. So it's the push-ups, sit-ups, the swimming test, RTTs, land nav, night and day, and I believe, yeah, it's a 12-mile also. And then from there, that's when you start going into, I believe, start leaning towards mountain phase, I think, but it wasn't all into that, you know what I mean? It was just, I guess, just the rap week kind of stuff to make sure you get through that week, because apparently once you get through that week, if you do fail, you stay there and recycle, you know, whether it's mountains or whatever, and then you go back to it. You just can't recycle on the same thing, kind of thing. So, which is cool. It gives you a bigger understanding of, like, hey, this is exactly what I'm doing over there, and it's harder here, and they grade you harder. So they push the push-ups, under the push-ups being 49, they push it up to 57. Sit-ups being 59, they push it up to 66. They made it higher just because when you actually go, they want you to be, like, you know, well over prepared, if that makes sense. So, but nothing to do. I want to get over the products and stuff that I use for my car, as in for having maintenance on the paint and everything, making it look all nice and clean. Today it is raining outside, so I was gonna wash my car when I got back and make it look all nice and pretty and shit and do it that way, but it's raining outside, so it's kind of, it wouldn't make any sense for me to wash my car and then put all this stuff on, tarp it or whatever the case may be, take it all just for the rain. Like, it's pouring pretty good out there, so it'd be pointless. Oh yeah, also they do go over patrols and stuff like that, but nonetheless, so what I'm gonna go straight into is the soap I use for my car. So I use the Turtle Wax Max Power Car Wash. If you can see it, I'm gonna back it up some. Okay. So it says it has three modes to it. As you can see, like, little buckets down below. The first one is moderate, remove dirt and grime. Then the second one is bug repellent. Then, oh no, this is what it does. Okay, remove brake dust and slut, whatever that is. I like it. I actually like it a lot when I use this. Remind you, I'm not sponsored by Turtle Wax or anything like that. I'm just showing off their product. But I like this out of all the soaps that I use, because after the finishing touch, it has the pH, which it comes that's inside of it, so it makes your paint, like, pop more. Especially my white paint, it makes it pop more glossy, and that's before I even put wet wax on it. So it's already, like, it already has, like, a nice soft, like, touch to it and everything. It smells good, but it is like, build some, like, foundation of it for, like, me using wet wax or anything else. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it cleans the paint pretty good. Like, it really gets in the paint. Like, it cleans it pretty decent. So I have the wet wax. Sorry, I'm a little fighting over a cold, but I have the wet wax here. If you can see it. They both the same thing. There's just one has a little bit in it, one has more, and this has a little bit because I've been using this a lot. The wet wax is pretty decent to me. Extremely pretty good and durable. I have the newer one. This is, I guess, in the oldest one, and this is the newest one, I'm guessing. Cause this one says it adds more in depth and depth, intention, and shine, repellent to water and dirt and water spots. And this has more than what this shows on this one. So I haven't opened this one yet. I've been using this one yet. Well, this one for the meantime. But I haven't touched this one yet. It's still closed, still full. So, but that's what I use for wet wax. Now, when some people said, like, because one person asked me before, he's like, he basically asked me, do I use wet wax and something else? And I does. I said I does. I do. Because I use the wet wax. The wet wax gives it a nice depth and shine to it. And I also use ice and shine right afterwards. So after I use the wax on the paint, I jump straight into ice and shine. I put ice and shine on it. And after I go through ice and shine, what I use to add the ice and shine onto it, I use this padding that I have, which just has this like little sticky thing down the bottom. You just kind of slap it on. And what I do is I spray onto it. After I spray onto it, I just go around it like nice and like slow. I don't push all the way into the paint. I just kind of just, get it on the paint and stuff like that. And then what I normally do is just get a nice rag, like nice clean cloth that I have, and then I just kind of wipe it onto it and kind of buff it onto it, and it works perfectly. It takes some time, but it's worth it. I used to use, where do you go? Oh, here we go. I used to use this one from Turtle Wax. I used to use this one. Nothing is wrong with it. Like, it's not like it doesn't have anything wrong with it. I just find the shield and shine lasts longer on a coat than the ceramic spray and spray coat. I still got a little bit in here. I still don't use it that much, but I kind of keep it just in case, like, I don't know, for some apparent reason I'm just like, want to use it, or I run out of the shield and shine. I'm like, oh, I'm away from this place to that place, or I don't have time. There's like, bam, I got this. Let me just throw this on. But some people ask me, like, why would you wax and then use ceramic, like a ceramic spray? And it's because the wax that I have on there, cause I know people say, why don't you just wash your car and just use the ceramic spray from there instead of using a wet wax? My thing is, I use the wet wax. The wet wax gives it a nice depth and stuff like that, but with the wet wax, it doesn't add that much of protection on there. Now, with the ceramic coating, ceramic spray that I'll be having, especially the shield and shine, it's so noticeable that it's like, I will wash the car, and after I wash it, I would dry it down and stuff like that. And like, if it rains the next day, or let's just say it's got some, like, I walk outside, just how when you go outside to your car, it never rained, but just how the temperature is, and you have like little water spurts on your car. It's kind of like that, but I would have like little beads all around my car, even on the top, even on the windows itself, like the front windows and stuff like that, in the back, because I put on both of them. I would have these little beads on there, and then I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, it's obviously working, and it stays on there for a pretty long time. Compared to looking at other people's cars and my car in the parking lot, I can easily look at my car and be like, that has something on it, compared to another car that just has a bunch of this water just sitting on their car. And you can tell from the beading to the shading on the car. You can just look at the car and just look at it like it's wet, compared to my car just beating up. And all it takes me to do is just drive off, and the beads fall right off, and my car looks like I dried it. Like, it's insane. What I also use for my tires is Turtle Wax a cleaner, and tire cleaner. This is I think out of all the products that I have, this is the one that I buy the most, because I spray a ton. Even though I don't give a lot of dust and debris underneath my tires and all that stuff, I spray a lot with that, just because at first I would spray around it. I will also show you all my buckets that I have too. But I would spray around it, my tires, and I spray it inside and on the calipers, blah 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 blah. And then I'll go to the next tire. When I come back to the other tire, cause I do them 2 at a time. When I come back to the other tire, I see all the dirt and everything just grinding, just pulling off. As I'm cleaning that tire, by the time I get to the next one, I clean it again. Then I spray them again. Make sure I got all the brake dust and everything off. And then when I look at it and I see ain't no dirt or anything getting pulled off, I re-clean it again. Then I spray it down wherever, go to the next one, spray it on there, re-clean it. I do it for all the tires. And it keeps the tires nice and shine. I don't have the because it's inside my car, I believe. Yeah, I put both of them inside my car. Just because one bottle is like running out and the other one is like full, so I kind of keep it in my car. But it's Turtle Wax tire shine. It comes like in a black bottle, so it will look like this without the shield and shine on it. It's just a black bottle, but it's for like shining your tires. I have both of them in my car right now. Like I said, it's raining outside, so I'm not gonna run to my car and grab a bottle just to show y'all. Like, trust me, it's a black bottle. It says tire shine or something like that from Turtle Wax. Like, you can't miss it. But that keeps my tires nice and shiny for a while. Like, I mean a while. It keeps it nice and shiny. Especially when I clean it this way, it keeps it like nice and clean. Like, it will rain one day and I will come back outside. My tires just look wet. My car could be dry. My tires will look wet. Like, it's insane. I also have the Chemical Guys spray bottle that they offer. Now, one thing about them that I don't like is just that when you use them, it's not a high volume of how much comes out, if that makes sense. It's a good amount when you use this to spray, but it's not as much as I want it to be. Like, there's some sprays where I got text message, my bad. It's just some sprays where you can pump it and you can spray your car down, and it will give like a nice, good foam to your car, but it will spray pretty harder than this. This, like, I can use this to spray, because sometimes I use this to spray around my tires. That's it. Because the soap that's in there gets brake dust as well. So I kind of use this to spray it as I clean it, just to spray around. So I'm not taking soap and dirt from the buckets I have and using it to clean my tires. I kind of use this, spray around, and then I have another one which is nothing but water that I just spray water in it just to get it all nice and underneath it and stuff like that. So these basically what I use these for. They basically use for my tires. I did see some good ones out there where you can pump it, you can spray it. It will spray even decent or close to amount of you using. Let me show you real quick. Yeah. Of you using a actual like foam canning. This is one of my foam cannons that I have. Very cheap one. And it works pretty decent. Compared to this being cheap, it works pretty good. So then the bottom, what you have is for your holes for your water. You kind of put it on there, screw it on, and then you're good to go. So it has 2 triggers, as you can see. One trigger is actually for the soap, and one is actually just for the water. So if anything, you can just hold it one that pushes you the soap with the water and it comes out wherever like that. But this is a good one. I actually pretty like this one. Pretty good. I actually like it. But yeah. Yeah, it didn't cost me that much. I got this from Advanced AutoZone. It only cost me like $20 or something like that. There are others out there that's way better than this. Like, excuse me, actually like actual foam sprays that's like the Chemical Guys Big Mouth. It's like $80 or something like that you can get from Walmart. That one, it do come in a big bottle, so you can get a lot of soap in there, and it is a little bit better than this because it's kind of just you can plug it in like better than the screwing on down the bottoms kind of thing. But this works the same. It has some different modes on the top. So you have foam mode, then you have screen, then you have cone. Cone is more of how it comes out. It comes out like a cone, basically it sprays over kind of thing. And then you got vertical, which is straight out, and then yeah, then you got foam. But yeah, it's not a bad spray. I seen people use, because my friend has Big Mouth, the chemical guys one. It's a lot better than this. Not even gonna lie, but this gets the job done. It does foam up your car pretty good. It's just the simple fact that it's so small, especially when you have to refill it and stuff like that. It's pretty small. And after you spray up one side of the car, you have to go to another side and spray it up and put more soap in it. Which it doesn't hold a lot of soap, so it's not like you're using a lot of soap. But it's kind of annoying after a while. It's like, oh, I sprayed this half of the car, I'm out of soap, now I gotta go pick more soap. You kind of just want to spray and just keep going across as you go, kind of thing. So it's okay. It's okay, but if you want a good one, I would go with Chemical Guys one. I see my friend have it. I don't even use this a lot, and I might, even though it's like $20 I spent on it, I might literally just throw this shit in the trash. Not even capping. So don't really feel like I wasted my money because I tried it and it's not decent. But I might just, it's either I'm gonna give this away to someone or I'm just gonna trash it. You know what I mean? So I might just trash it. I'm not even gonna lie. But what else? For my intakes, I use to clean them. I use the K&N Recharge, which I'm pretty sure y'all all seen before, with the white spray and the red canister that's inside of it. I'm not gonna pull them all out, but it's the basic stuff that you use for K&N to clean your filters. There's nothing crazy and special about it. And also what I use to tape up my intake, because one person asked me that, do I take them off and redo them or anything like that? I do. Like after a while, when I see that is that's getting like a little bit dirty or it's starting to peel off a little bit, because sometimes it peels off just a little bit. I kind of take it off and redo them. You get this from Amazon. It's not that hard. You literally can type up intake wraps or cooling wraps or anything like that for exhaust, or cooling wraps for intake or anything like that, and you will pop these little golden things up. Like, they don't even cost that much. I dropped, I think, $5, and it came with two of these, so it doesn't really cost that much, and it gives you a nice, like, good bit of roll. I know this looks small, but it is enough. I go through, probably after washing my car and seeing it peel, probably like within 7 months of each shutter, because this is my first time retaking it off afterwards. And these rolls last a bit. I still have another one that's in there, but that's over there that I can show y'all real quick. Yeah. So this is the other one I use to refill it, and as you see, I still have some left from doing it, and I still have a whole nother roll. So it lasts for a pretty decent amount, especially since I did it like 7 months after doing it. You know what I mean? So it's worth the money. $5 every 7 months. You have to maybe retape it. So that's a win in my book for that. So I do have my coolant that I use. Oh, I said coolant. My bad. My bug spray thing that I use for my window washers, whatever. I do not use this for coolant. I can see people in the chat like, please don't tell me you put that in your coolant. No, I do not use this for coolant. I picked up the other bottle, but I didn't. I use this for my window washers and stuff like that. And this also prevents water beading. That has inside of it, so it actually can stop water beading for your top of your car also. But it's for a bug spray, and I kind of use it just because if I'm going on a road, like driving somewhere far, and I'm just like I'm going to this place that's a little far away, you already know you're gonna hit a bunch of bugs on the way over there. which is just I don't know why bugs want to jump in front of your car, but I guess they suicidal. I don't know. But you'll kill a bunch of bugs, and sometimes they get on your window shields and stuff like that. I just use that bug spray and wipe it off, and half the time they try to avoid it. Or if I park my car, bugs literally try to go around my car, like get away from it, which is nice. Now for my coolant, like actual coolant I put in my car, I use this one. This is it's not the exact same one that you get from the dealership. And I know some people saying, whoa, 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 wait a minute. You don't pick the exact same one from the dealership inside your car? No. Here's why. First of all, the one that's from the dealership is the exact same one that I'm using right now, and it's cheaper. Now, I know you're thinking, like, cheaper doesn't mean good, but it actually does sometimes in some sense. Instead of paying about 20 something dollars for a bottle of this coolant, I can pay about 12 for this. And it works the same. I put this in my car I'll probably say twice maybe. Had no problems with coolant in my car whatsoever. Like no problems, no engine light, nothing. Like it works. Like you know what I mean? So it's just matching your color of your car. That's all you're doing, matching your color of your car. Coolant is coolant. Now some things they put certain chemicals in it, maybe something like that and stuff, but it's like it will mess up your car. It's like me putting E30 in my car. It's not gonna mess it up. Now it maybe have like if I keep doing it over and over again, it may have built up just from the ethanol that's in there from like eating off of parts and stuff like that ethanol does. But if you add like a lot to it, so it's not like if you do it every time, then yeah, you see problems like eating it up or build up of carbon and stuff like that from the ethanol. But from cooling, especially the green ones, they say after a while you get like the green little slushy stuff where you have to, drain your coolant and then put more coolant inside of it, which is not that hard at all. You can do that yourself. Draining your coolant is extremely easy. It's not hard at all. Draining your coolant. But yeah. Mine is green, so I put the green one in. But I know some people is purple. Well, I want to say purple, but pink, I think. And there's other colors, but I think the different colors is matching like the different lifespan of it before you have to like drain it or whatever of it. Mine's is 5 years. I know some people is like 10, some people is like 15 or some crazy amount if he's like yellow or something like that. But yeah, doesn't hurt the pockets and it's extremely easy. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I do have like simple rags that I use, simple big cloth that I use for drying and stuff like that. But that's nothing like too excessive, you know what I mean? There's nothing like too unique. Everybody got different cloth and different ways how big cloth that they use for drying and stuff like that. So that's nothing major I need to show, you know what I mean? But I just want to show y'all what I use in my car and how I use. Oh yeah. Let me show y'all the bucket real quick. So, I have two buckets. They're not really a main brand kind of bucket, I'm guessing. It's from Walmart, so it's not like a crazy like bucket or something like that. But it comes with wheels also. So if you want to detail people, you can, put it on the wheel, you know what I mean, move it around with your feet or something like that. And then it also comes with these like black guards things that comes in the inside of it. And I have two mittens that I use also for when I wash my car and stuff like that. I have two mittens that I use. But they good buckets and they didn't cost me that much from Walmart. They didn't cost me that much from Walmart. There was about, I would say, I think it was like $15 for it for both of them, and I wanted to get him two of them just because normally have one just nothing of just water. So I had one just of water, and then I'll have another one just of soap. So what I normally do is I clean it off in the water, kind of drain all that dirt off and stuff like that, and I'll go back in the soap and then I kind of clean like that kind of thing. But yeah, because when I use clean my tires, I kind of use the pumps for that. So I use one with water and I kind of spray the water all going through and stuff like that to get in the crevices and the cracks and stuff like that they're good for it. And then yeah, that's kind of how I get my car clean. But hey, let me know what y'all use to clean y'all car. And before I go, I also want to tell y'all that I do have a reaction channel that I starting to. It's called BAMBAM Reviews. It will be in a link down below in the description. I'm gonna start doing like a little reviews of like, you know, a couple of funny stuff that outdoor is funny and a couple other stuff. And someone gave me some video because they thought it would be a good idea if I reviewed it. But I said this channel, I'm just doing nothing of just the K5 all the time. It's just going on just of my car because I want to mix it up with other stuff. You know what I mean? It'll be redundant. It's like you subscribing to a cooking channel and then all of a sudden the cooking channel start posting videos about weapons. Like you gonna be like I'm watching you to learn about this. Like you doing this, like you off topic kind of thing. You know what I mean? So my channel will be different on the other one. But the link will be down in the description down below. And everything like that. I'll make sure of it. But on the same sense, I have been looking at a different vehicle that I'm thinking about purchasing. I don't want to tell y'all yet because I'm excited for it, especially if I do get it. I'm extremely excited for it. It's not going to be a Kia anymore, so it's not going to be in the Kia family anymore, which I'm sorry for everybody who loves Kias. It's not going to be in the Kia family anymore. And also, it's not going to be, obviously, a Stinger. I raced a Stinger before. Some dude had a Stinger. He had it on lap 3. His tuning thing that he had, which I hear lap 3 is like way better than JB4. JB4 is kind of like a piggyback where you can just, you know, take it off. You know what I mean? Leave no trace of that you ever had it, and then you can plug it back in, kind of thing like that. But the lap 3 actually get into, I think it's ECU kind of thing, kind of actually, you know, like it gets like it really tunes your car kind of thing. So yeah, he had that. He got me obviously, but he's pushing pretty hard. Like he was like 5 cars ahead of me like that. So yeah, he was pushing pretty hard. Remind you, my car is like, even if it's on E30, it was pushing pretty hard, but also I'm like low on gas, so I kind of bumped it down to map 2 just because I'm low on gas. I'm pretty sure I'm not running. I don't have enough E85 inside my car to run like E30 anymore. Just because it's idling weird, and on startup is doing a little bit weird stuff. So I know that, you know, I'm kind of low. So I'm probably gonna put in 93 just to burn all the ethanol off and stuff like that, and then maybe depending on if I want to go race somewhere or whatever the case may be, I'm probably going to do E85 basically and do E30 again. But yeah, I'm probably going to do it again, but right now I'm just going to burn 93. Just because I might be going to Ranger School, and then there's a deployment, so I might not even go to Ranger School. So that's the dilemma of that, which is really going to get in the way. So it's like, regardless whether I go on deployment or Ranger School, I'm not going to be driving my car. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Regardless of the two, I'm still not going to be driving my car. So it's kind of just like, in a sense, I mean, you know, it'd be no point in having my car sit there with E30 in it, you know, for that long. I don't know if it will do anything, but I'd rather just have gas, you know, regular just gas or whatever. So, that's that. But I am looking for a different car. I actually found one. I give you a hint to it. It's a BMW, and it starts with an M. So I'm gonna let y'all dance around that and see if I can figure it out. But I've been looking into it. I might be getting it because the car, like the K5 I want to have, is like I think 15,000 left, or no, I think it's less than that. I think it's like 13 or 12 actually that I have left on the car. So 'cause I've been throwing money at it. Like as I was bidding money onto it, I was throwing money at it. So I was lowering it down as I was putting stuff on it. But I know when I sell it, all the stuff that I put on it, I'm not getting back. I already know. I already know. I already know. But yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be getting a different car, and I don't want to talk about the car horsepower because if I do, you would easily pinpoint what it is. So I'm not even gonna say anything. But yeah, this is a small little video. This is let y'all know that I'm back and stuff like that. So I'm posting a little bit more videos and stuff like that. And my other channel that I'm making BAM's reviews. Uh, for that channel, I will be posting videos up on there daily, probably even more on that channel than this one, just because of the situation of me maybe deploying and stuff like that. So it's not like I can throw too much money towards my car as I could before, because I'm gonna have to, save up for other things that are gonna come down the road and prepping for possibly getting this new car that I'm looking at. So yeah, yeah, but hey, catch y'all in the next video. Please like and subscribe this channel and my new channel that I'm coming out with. The link will be down in the description down below for y'all to click on it and head right over there and check it out. You know what I mean? Let me know. Like if it's something that's like, man, I don't really like it like that, or something like, yeah, man, that's pretty cool. How about you review on this, or how about you check this out, or something like that. Let me know. Trust me, I'll watch it. Trust me, I'm pretty quick in my comment section below. If I'm not doing anything, my phone is in my hand. You send me something, I most likely will, comment back to you or reach back out to you. But hey, I'm talking too much. Nonetheless, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.